coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pounds. I appreciate the love. Boom. I appreciate the support. We out here, baby. It's fight night. When by the time you get this video, all the fighting been done. The winners have been announced. Somebody sad and somebody glad. Let's go. Let's get it. Salute. Listen, man. Hey. Put your seatbelts on. I'm going to give you time right now to put your seatbelts on. This video right here is going to be like unlike anything you ever heard before. Unlike any prison story you ever heard before, because this is one of the most wildest stories that I know in my 33 years of being incarcerated. So, check it. I went Nottoway in the 90s. First time I was on Nottoway. Crazy story, right? Got this old timer in there. I'm just gonna say old timer. I'm gonna say his name was Stacy. Old timer named Stacy, right? He probably at the time 49, 50 years old, right? Been down probably about 24, 25 years, right? He is one of the dudes on there that's always shaking and baking. He's smooth. He kind of like a smooth cat. Older cat, but he's smooth. He got plenty of game, you know what I'm saying? He always hustling. He like to do what he do. He like to get high. You dig? He like the boys. That's his thing. He like the boys. He like the females. He'll pull both. He'll pull a female CO. He'll get them boys too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of talk game he got, what type of rap he got, but he can. I have personally seen him have a boy in his cell and still have a female CO. So it ain't like she don't know what he into, but he still got her. He got her bringing his sack. He creeping off with her. He doing his thing, right? So he was a very, very intriguing dude, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, and like I say, when you talk to him, he engaging, he's smooth, he I do, you know what I'm saying? But he just into the tomfoolery. And, you know, when you got them dudes that like to get high, then, you know, they got a lot of layers to their game, a lot of layers to their person, period. Now, he ain't one of them dudes that get high and just be all out there. He gonna have the money to get high. He's a functioning dude to get high. He can get high and still be operating, running poker games, you know, doing this, doing that, doing this thing, right? So I remember a white boy came on the compound, a young white boy, probably about 22, 23 years old, right? Everybody at the white boy, because the white boy is already gay. He's ultra gay. He acting like a broad, he walking like a broad, he switching it all, is talking like a broad. So a lot of dudes trying to get at him. Stacy ended up cutting into him, ran his game down to him, whatever game he liked to run, he ended up pulling the boy. The boy ended up getting moved from one block over to our block, right? Him and Stacy not in the cell together at the time, but it's understood that they messing with each other. That's his people, right? Every time the doors open, they together. They walk the yard together. They eat together. They kick it together, right? Now, I don't know for sure if the boy was getting high at first or whatever, but I know he started getting high. Whether Stacy got him to get high or whatever, because Stacy like to get high. So, boom. Next thing you know, now Stacy getting high, now the boy get high too. So, you know what I'm saying? He hustling, he doing his thing. You know, the boy being a boy, always attentive to it, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, he pulled a major move. He get his celly to switch with the boy celly, and they get in the same cell together. So now he got his boy in the cell with him. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't see the boy that much now because he you know, I guess he done put his program down that the boy don't come out that much. You in the cell with me now. You ain't got to be out and about, woo, socializing with these other boys because he keeping his boy in check. He old school. He keep his boy in check. Nah, you don't do all this. You don't do all that. You stay in that cell. You do what I tell you to do, woo. Right? Now, the boy had resources. So I don't know if that's why Stacy cut into him or not, but the boy had resources. The boy had a grandmother that would come see him once a month, send him money on his books every week. Every week, hitting them all $150, $200 every week. He getting that like clockwork. So suffice it to say, even the commissary gonna always be straight. Cause Stacy gonna send him to the commissary every week. He gonna go to commissary, come back with commissary. So whether Stacy winning or losing in his gambling, or trying to, you know, strike up money to make sure he good when that missile come on the weekend, he always good because the boy got money, right? This where stuff started getting tricky at. So Stacy's so smooth in what he do, he hollering at the boy telling me, your grandma be, you know what I'm saying, your grandma be looking out for you, woo, however the conversation went. But the boy tells Stacy, yeah, well, my grandma is widowed, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, she like black dudes, you know what I'm saying, she been by herself for a while, you know, my granddaddy died, you know what I'm saying, like 8-9 years ago, woo. So Stacy, you know, the boy introduced Stacy to his grandmama on the phone. Tell her Stacy be looking out for him, make sure that he don't know nobody do nothing to him. The grandmama already know he gay. You know what I'm saying? He make sure don't nobody do nothing to him. I'm not messing with nobody in here. I just want to do my time. I just want to go home. And he a good dude. And he make sure don't nobody bother me. But I got to pay him. So the grandmother start sending Stacy money on his books to make sure her grandson is okay. You dig? They run it. He done got this boy to run game on his grandmama. All the time they using that money to get high. And he, you know what I'm saying, they're a couple. But they act like they not in the cell together. They not nothing, but he just is protected. So, you know, in a penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and the boy's a white boy. If I didn't say that, he's a white boy. You know what I'm saying? So the grandmama is just trying to make sure her grandson is okay. So the boy started letting Stacy talk to his grandmother on the phone to, you know what I'm saying, to make sure my grandson all right. I got you. I'm going to send you some money every week and da. Stacy started putting his rap down, started kicking it with the grandma. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, Stacy wanted the grandmother to get on the visiting list, start coming see him. So the boy say he cool with that, he all right with that, but, you know, they playing like they not a couple. They acting like they not in the cell together. So Stacy get his first visit from the grandmother. Start going over there, seeing the grandmother. Come back, him and the boy in there, they arguing, they going through what you do, what y'all was talking about. The only reason we know this because of the events and dudes next door ear hustling. Excuse me. So dudes is ear hustling, birds picking up seeds, and they whisper, man, they over there. That's how everybody know what's going on. So now, Stacy not only got a relationship with the grandson, he got a relationship with the grandmother. The grandmother is still coming to see the grandson once a month, but you can have visits back in the day. You can have visits on Saturday and Sunday. So the grandmother started coming to see his grandson on Saturday, then come see Stacy on Sunday, right? Man, this joint is crazy. They arguing, they jealous. Stacy be on the phone talking to the grandma. The boy standing beside the phone like this. Ear hustling. Stacy talk on the phone, get off the phone. The boy get in line and wait for a little while, then get on the phone and call his grandmother, woo. So, more or less, he got a relationship with the boy and the grandmother. Now, the boy started getting more jealous now because he's sending him the same amount of money that he's sending him every week. So he get 200, he get 200. He get a visit on Saturday, he get a visit on Sunday. He call him, he get off the phone, then the boy call his grandmama. So it's like a crazy, I don't even know what you might call it. It's like a crazy, freaky threesome going on. But Stacy is like a gangster. He handling it. He tell, look, you don't worry about that. Woo. Because by now, both of them get high. Both of them. And at the time, you got a dude that's coming through, if not every week, every other week with that missile. So they getting high. They getting funky. They, high, walking in, sitting out at the table, fixing their meal. The boy cooking. He sitting there, he nodding. He coming back. They high as gas. Every week or every other week, they high. You know what I'm saying? But the grandmother is paying for it all. So the grandmother writing Stacy writing back. They taking pictures all in the visit room, booed up, coming back. The grandson seeing the pictures, they mad. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a crazy, crazy situation going on. And I'm like, everybody know what's going on the inside of the penitentiary. The only person that I think don't know what's really going on is the grandmother. Because now the grandmother is in the Stacy. And the grandmother is like, first, look out for my grandson. Now, I got a vested interest in you. I like you too. And you looking out for my grandson. So they overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? They overwhelmed. The only one that really coming off in the whole situation is Stacy. Stacy is living like, you know what I'm saying? He got it cake and eating it too. Whatever they doing in behind them doors, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy work. So Stacy go over there one time with the grandmother, and I guess, you know what I'm saying, they get too touchy-feely, whatever, and the sergeant say something and terminate their visits. So when Stacy come back, the visit is terminated. They take the visits for 6 weeks. So when they take the visit for 6 weeks, Stacy and the boy arguing because, you over there kissing and feeling all on my grandmother. You supposed to be over there finessing her, talking to her. You like my grandma. They in this joint arguing and everything, man. Stacy done beat the boy up. The boy got a black eye. He can't come out the cell for a while. He on cell bed rest, which we call in the penitentiary when you done got beat up and you trying to duck the police so they won't see you bruised, so you won't go in an investigation or you won't get locked up or nothing. He done beat the boy up. The boy on bed rest. He calling his grandmama. He cussing his grandmama out. He telling his grandmama, I told you, he looking out for me. I ain't want you to be all up here and being in a relationship with him. You got me looking embarrassed. You over there, you know what I'm saying? You my grandmother. You over there with somebody in the pod with me. He feeling on you. Y'all kissing and you done got your business. Man, they going through it, man. I'm like, man. Hey, look, me and my celly like, man, is this real? Are we in the Twilight Zone? It's like a crazy triangle relationship that's going on right in front of our eyes. Some stuff like, at the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm on Not Away. You talking about the late 90s, so I'm like maybe early 30s, something like. It's like I just seen a lot. I ain't seen that, you know. I ain't seen that, and I'm like, man, this is insane. So they going through it, and I'm talking about this is months and months and months. This thing is going on, man. The whole situation is just playing out. It came to the point where they was arguing so much, and I think the boy got his feelings involved because I guess he in love with Stacy as well. So he got his feelings involved, but Stacy is like the puppet master. He running everything. He keeping this in this area, that in that area. And I guess he telling him that everything good. Look, just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we want to do. You locked up. I think the boy ain't had nothing but like under 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So that was the initial thing that made the grandmama want to look out for the grandson until he could just get home, just be safe. You know what I'm saying? But he telling his grandmother, even though the grandmother know he gay, he said, I don't have a man. I don't do nothing. I don't want to mess with nobody in here because these dudes locked up. I don't want to get caught up, but I don't want nobody to take advantage of me neither. This is where Stacy come into play at. So that was the initial agreement, but now the grandmother done got involved with Stacy, so the grandmother don't know that Stacy involved with your grandson too. So the joke got wilder and wilder, man. And then I guess the boy, man, you know, this is what they do sometimes, man. I'm telling you, they diabolical. You cannot win messing with these boys in the penitentiary. You not gonna win. He got to the point where Stacy got to the point where now he got the grandmother so comfortable and so in love that the grandmother not just sending him money, he done sent somebody to send the grandma package, or the grandma don't want to put up a package in there. The grandma is bringing the sack in. The grandmama bringing the sack in. So the grandmother is dirty, bringing the sack in, getting it in for Stacy. He on the phone with her more and more now every night because he got to keep the joint, the connection good. The boy getting mad because he on the phone with him. They arguing more and more, but the bottom line is they both getting high as gas. You know what I'm saying? On a regular, they ain't selling nothing, but everybody know that he getting that sack because they staying high all throughout the week. They staying high when the dope man ain't came through. They still high. So people can jive peep what's going on. And then, like you say, you always got nosy dudes. You got the dude in there, the picture dude in the visiting room. He's saying he done seen the move, man. He got the dope. He trying to buy some dope because he'll get high. Man, I ain't got no dope, man. I seen the Joker get dope. He trying to act like him. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know what's going on. So this is just a crazy joint that's ready to crash and burn, but don't nobody know when it's going to crash and burn or how it's going to crash and burn. But anybody who been in the penitentiary see this going to come to an end, you know, see, either sooner or later, but it just can't last like this. You know what I'm saying? They doing too much. I mean, literally doing too much. You dig? So I guess, man, a couple of months later, it came to a point where the grandson is arguing with the grandma on the phone, cussing them out, hanging up on them, doing this, doing that. The grandson done missed a couple of visits, but Stacy done got visits. So the joke getting out of hand where it looked like Stacy is more or less leaning towards the grandmother because the grandmother is providing the resources. Yeah, I guess he providing something too. They sell with him every night. But man, the grandson, the boy, man, pulled a diabolical move, man, and I guess he didn't want to get his grandmother in trouble. He, wanted to spare them. But when Stacy get the sack one weekend and come in there, and, the people roll down on him like 2, 3 in the morning. Come down, roll down on him. You know what I'm saying? Shake the cell down 2 or 3 in the morning, waking everybody up. You know what I'm saying? They to pull their little creep move. They get up in there. They got Stacy. They got the boy out there handcuffed up. Woo, woo, woo. They going all through the cell with a fine tooth comb. They find it dope. They find it dope. Though now one of them claiming. So when you don't claim something that they find in the cell, and 2 people in the cell, both of y'all go to jail. That's just the rules, you know what I'm saying? I ain't make them up. That's the way they go. They was there before I got there. So they took both of them to jail, but the boy ain't claiming the dope. You know what I'm saying? Stacy ain't claiming the dope. But, you know what I'm saying? They stay back there. Both of them get the charge. I guess when they back there, the boy end up saying, it ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? It ain't mine. It's his. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? So Stacy end up getting the charge. You know what I'm saying? They lock him up. They keep him locked up. A little while later, they let the boy out. They put the boy, you know what I'm saying, down in the other building. Stacy gets shipped. He going up off the compound. Dudes is in the pod with the boy feeling like, man, you hot. You done told on him, man, Stacy, you got him locked up. Woo, woo, woo. But that ain't going to stop no dudes because, one monkey don't stop no show. Somebody still want him because somebody still into that. You know what I'm saying? So he get up under another dude. You know what I'm saying? And the other dude got him now. Stacy gone. He on another account. The boy is telling people and talking to his man, so this how the information get out too. Now Stacy on a whole nother account. Like Buckingham, the grandmother still going up there and see him. The grandmother still holding him down. Still look out for their grandson though. But he furious. He cussing the grandmother out on the phone. Why you going to see him? I don't deal with him no more. He got me in trouble. Woo, woo, woo. The grandmother ain't hearing none of that. Stacy done left the boy and got their grandmother now and riding out this bit with him. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, crazy work right there, man. It's like, man, when you think you seen it all in the penitentiary, you ain't seen it all in the penitentiary. Man, come on. Listen what I'm trying to tell y'all. This dude had a boy in the penitentiary. The boy put him down with his grandmother. They thinking they gonna work the grandmother so they can get high. He end up pulling the grandmother. The grandmother get emotionally involved with him. His grandmother started bringing this sack. Grandmother probably ain't never did no drugs in their life. But I guess his gift of gab is his gift of gab. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Somebody said that the boy tried to tell the grandmother that, listen, I was messing with him. I was in a sexual relationship with him. You messing with a dude that like your grandson. He gay. He messed with me. And the grandmother won't have none of it. It won't even believe it. You lying. And evidently Stacy told him that ain't true. They saying that because they mad and the grandmother was still going to see him. They say the boy was furious, cussing his grandmother out on the phone every day. Grandmother still sending him money. It's like, man, you can't make this up, man. This is like crazy, crazy, crazy work, man. But, you know, like I said, it ain't stopped no show for Stacy. Stacy kept on doing what he was doing. And I don't know if they stayed together because I ended up going to another institution, so I ain't heard a lot more about their story about what was going on or what this, that, or the third. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this grandson got out, confronted the grandmother, whatever. I don't know. Because like I say, to the best of my knowledge, he didn't have a lot of time. So he was going home irregardless, unless he caught some more time, you know. But, man, crazy work, man. How many times have you ever heard a dude messing with a gay person and their grandmother? Well, you just did. You just did. And that's just penitentiary type stuff. This is the type of stuff you might see in the penitentiary. You might not see nowhere else on earth. I can't imagine it happening nowhere on earth. I'm sure it does, but you won't be around it, so you will never know. I just happened to be in the penitentiary, so I had to be around it, because in the penitentiary, you're going to be around things that you have no choice over. You have no say-so over. You just going to have to deal with it. Watch it. Keep your mouth closed. Keep your ears open and your eyes open, and just see things unfold that you might not never see nowhere else on the planet, man. And, yeah, I ain't seen that before or after. You know what I'm saying? I have not seen that before or after. I never even heard of nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have seen that for my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed that. If somebody would have told me that, I would have said, man, this is a movie or something. But it happened. You know what I'm saying? Stacy, the boy, and the grandmother. Stacy, the boy, and the grandmother. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. But penitentiary stuff, man. Stay on the streets, man. You want to be around this type of stuff. You want to be in this type of environment, man, and you'll never have these type of stories to tell. You heard me? Man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Talk to me in the comments. This is definitely comment worthy. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is the craziest story you ever heard. It's definitely one of the craziest stories I ever heard, one of the craziest stories I ever witnessed. Let me know what you think. Let's get that algorithm popping, man. Big love, TP Nation. Stand up. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions. Duck them hooks. We gonna see who duck them hooks tonight, because tonight is fight night, and I got a feeling somebody getting knocked out.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.